In the West Philippine Sea, the United States, the Philippines, and Australia have launched their largest ever joint military drills. These exercises, called Exercise Alone, are more than routine. They're a bold show of unity in a region where tensions with China are rising. Thousands of troops, warships, and fighter jets are working together, testing their ability to defend against real-world threats. The drills send a direct message. These nations are committed to upholding international law and freedom of navigation. Recent confrontations between Chinese and Philippine vessels have made this show of readiness especially timely. The exercises are designed to be realistic, preparing the allies to respond quickly if a crisis erupts. By training in these contested waters, the allies demonstrate their resolve to protect their interests and deter aggression. The world is watching as these maneuvers unfold, recognizing their strategic significance. For the Philippines and its partners, this is about keeping sea lanes open and sovereign rights respected. The scale and timing of the drills highlight the seriousness of their mission. These exercises are a calculated move on the geopolitical chessboard. They reinforce a collective determination to maintain peace through strength. As ships and soldiers practice together, they're not just training, they're sending a warning, they are ready. The core participants are the armed forces of the Philippines, the United States, and Australia. Together, they brought over 2,000 personnel, major warships, and advanced aircraft for intensive training. The U.S. contributed cutting-edge assets, while Australia's strong presence underscored its growing regional role. These drills are among the most significant in recent history, showcasing the Allies' ability to operate as a single, powerful unit. Observers from Japan, the UK, and France attended, signaling wider international support for a free and open Indo-Pacific. Their presence highlights global concern over security and navigation in the South China Sea. The involvement of multiple countries reflects a trend toward building coalitions to address shared threats. These exercises foster interoperability, ensuring different militaries can work seamlessly together. By training side by side, the Allies strengthen both their military and diplomatic ties. This united front is crucial for responding to any future crisis in the region. The West Philippine Sea is a vital international shipping lane, with trillions in trade passing through each year. It's also rich in resources, fish, oil, and gas, making it a focal point for overlapping territorial claims. China's sweeping claims clash with the exclusive economic zones of the Philippines and other Southeast Asian nations. In 2016, an international tribunal ruled in favor of the Philippines, but China rejected the decision. Tensions have led to frequent standoffs, with Chinese vessels harassing Filipino fishermen and blocking supply missions. Scarborough Shoal and Second Thomas Shoal are flashpoints, with aggressive Chinese actions escalating the situation. By holding drills here, the Philippines and its allies assert their right to operate freely and uphold international law. The choice of location is a deliberate stand against unilateral control. These exercises reinforce legal and diplomatic efforts to resist coercion. The message is clear: the region's future won't be dictated by force. The main goal is interoperability, ensuring allied forces can act as one in a crisis. Training together builds trust, sharpens coordination, and prepares them for real-world scenarios like defending ships or launching amphibious assaults. The drills also serve as deterrents, signaling that any aggression will be met by a united front. By operating in international and Philippine waters, the Allies reaffirm their commitment to a rules-based order, especially UNCLOS. For the Philippines, these exercises are vital for modernizing its military and boosting troop confidence. Training with advanced partners accelerates the AFP's capabilities and readiness. The drills are a proactive step to prevent conflict and support smaller nations facing pressure. They show that the Philippines has strong, reliable allies. This is about building a credible defense for the 21st century. China views these joint drills with suspicion, seeing them as a direct challenge to its authority in the South China Sea. Beijing labels the exercises provocative, arguing disputes should be settled without outside interference. Chinese officials frame the drills as part of a US-led effort to contain China. In response, China often holds its own exercises and increases its maritime presence, raising the risk of confrontation. Philippine and Australian officials insist the drills are defensive and routine, not aimed at any specific country. They assert their right to train in international and national waters, dismissing Beijing's objections. Other Southeast Asian nations watch cautiously, wary of being caught between major powers. The regional response is mixed, reflecting the complex balance of security and economic interests. A highlight was a dramatic simulation retaking a captured island near contested waters. Philippine and Australian forces launched an amphibious assault supported by fighter jets and naval firepower. The scenario tested their ability to synchronize land, sea, and air operations under pressure. U.S. participation added complexity, integrating different command systems for realistic joint action. Beyond the assault, the Allies practiced sailing in formation, live fire drills, and responses to submarine and air threats. These activities build trust and ensure seamless cooperation at sea. The training was hands-on, based on real challenges the Allies could face in the Indo-Pacific. By practicing together, they build confidence and readiness for any contingency. The drills turned strategic partnerships into a credible, battle-ready force. These exercises symbolize the deepening defense ties between the Philippines, the U.S., and Australia. For the Philippines and the U.S., they reinforce the Mutual Defense Treaty. For Australia, they mark a growing strategic partnership. Training together strengthens both military skills and diplomatic bonds, creating a united front for regional security. This network of allies is crucial for upholding international law and deterring aggression. For the Philippines, these partnerships are a game-changer, providing access to advanced tactics and technology. The drills show the country does not stand alone in defending its maritime rights. Shared values and interests underpin these alliances, promoting peace and stability. By investing in trust and cooperation, the Allies are building a more secure future for the region. These drills set the stage for more frequent and complex joint exercises in the Indo-Pacific. Ongoing cooperation will likely increase tensions with China, which sees these moves as a challenge to its claims. China may respond with more assertive patrols and new facilities, fueling a cycle of action and reaction. The region's future will be shaped by this strategic competition, especially at flashpoints like Scarborough and 2nd Thomas Shoal. Managing rivalry responsibly and keeping communication open will be vital to prevent escalation. Diplomacy remains as important as defense in maintaining peace. The drills empower smaller nations and reinforce the rule of law at sea. Yet they also contribute to a more militarized environment. The outcome depends on the choices of leaders across the region. In conclusion, these massive drills are a powerful display of Allied unity and strength in the West Philippine Sea. They enhance interoperability and collective defense, sending a clear signal of commitment to regional security. The exercises are a direct response to rising tensions and a practical assertion of freedom of navigation. They aim to deter aggression and reassure allies facing pressure. However, they also heighten strategic competition with China, increasing the risk of miscalculation. The region's future hangs in a delicate balance between alliances and contested claims. Strong defense partnerships are essential for deterrence and stability. At the same time, diplomacy and open communication are crucial to prevent conflict. The peace and prosperity of the Indo-Pacific depend on wise, restrained leadership. As these nations navigate turbulent waters, their choices will shape the region for years to come.